All right, Kevin, you mentioned before we came on reviewing what Gene Smith had to say this week, specifically about this night affair with Michigan State that was so ballyhooed in its controversy, forcing Big Ten teams and especially the premier Big Ten teams to be playing night games in November.
Yeah, I'll give credit to another one of the sites out there. 11 Warriors had a podcast with Gene Smith, and the question was brought up about these November night games. And there's always been this belief of this, that it was just forbidden. It was, written into some sort of deal, and then it wasn't written into a deal, but it was still strongly worded verbally. And then lo and behold, Ohio State ends up drawing Michigan State in mid-November this year. And you got to remember, obviously, with the way that the TV contracts work out, you've got your noon window, you got your 3:30 window, and you've got your 7 o'clock window. And you only have two schools out there that are Pacific time zones. So that means that everybody else is going to have to probably figure something out to fulfill that window that NBC is paying a pretty penny for. Well, in the interview, he said that Ohio State would not be doing those types of games moving forward, these home night games, that they did it in 23 to kind of, help out the cause. I mean, at some points you do have to kind of make some concessions. Now, I think it could be up for debate whether or not that's going to be something that Ohio State is going to be able to really put its foot down for. Is this a negotiating ploy to say, no, we're not going to do that? So then when you have to do it, you can get other concessions elsewhere. At that point, I don't know, but I know that there's been a lot of people talking about what this 7:30 window is going to look like and where that inventory is going to come from. And if you take what Gene said on that 11 Warriors podcast at face value, it doesn't sound like Ohio State is necessarily going to be playing ball moving forward. But as with anything else, we shall see.